In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to create full long-form videos and shorts inside of Claude AI. Now, this is the new feature of Claude AI. It's absolutely insane. You can generate full videos inside of it with just a custom connector, which I'm going to show you in 1 second. I'm going to walk you through exactly the process that I use to create shorts and long-form videos on autopilot to make thousands of dollars with them. You basically just put in one prompt and it can create entire 10-minute videos and multiple shorts at once. This is a real game changer for content creation. So let's not talk too much, but I'm gonna get right into it. Make sure to like and subscribe for this free value, and now let's get right into this. As you can see here, I'm on Claude AI right now. This is the desktop version, but this also works for the web version or whatever you're using. Basically, the first thing that we have to do is, once you're here in Claude and have that open, go to customize and here add a connector. So click on connectors and then you have to add a custom connector. And here we just click on plus for a custom connector, and then we can just name it. And here even add IDs, but this is optional. So here you want to just name it video AI, for example, or highsfield AI. And then here we have to add a server URL. So here we basically have to just go to highsfieldai.com. So basically just go on Google, search for highsfield AI, and then you will come here right here and you can just click on it. But I will leave a direct link down below to the tool that we're going to use. So just click through that link and you even get a discount and stuff. But here basically we are going to be on highsfield and be on this MCP tab. And this MCP tab basically lets us connect any AI model that exists to Claude. So here you just want to come in and copy this URL, put it in here and add it to your Claude. And then you have a custom connector connected once you've logged into your highsfield account and have set that up. Then you will look at something like this, and here you can also kind of customize it. You can for example say some things don't need approval, they can just always run without you having to approve every step. So that's very helpful. But now I'm going to show you the actual magic. If we're now in a new chat, you can for example say generate an apple transforming into an apple juice can. This is just a random video, right? And you just say this prompt. You don't even have to mention any of the tools. Now Claude basically picks the tool that you need for this, and then it can make it. So here, for example, it explores the models, and then it will use one of these tools. And first of all, here, as you can see, generates an image, and now after that, the video is getting generated from that. So very insane workflow. Here you can see it already generated the picture with Nano Banana Pro. Then here the final result with Nano Banana Pro, and now it's obviously generating the video. And here you can see what it came up with. So let's look at this now. As you can see, this apple is turning into this soda can. Now here it is not perfect because it didn't add the writing on it, but obviously we could still add this. Now we could do adjustments and for example even click recreate here. But this is obviously just one clip and not really helpful when we want to create full videos and full shorts. So I'm going to show you the exact process right now. Here I, for example, already did this process for a 3D animated short about this bear in the army, and it turned out very, very great. And here in this chat you can see I created a fully Lego animated short video that actually got a bunch of views on YouTube as well. And here you can see how well this is. This is a kid's story video. This is insane, and mind you, this is all from one prompt, so I'm going to show you this right now. So first let's go in a new chat, and you want to basically first of all have a topic. Now the great thing about MCP 2.0 is it lets you connect any kind of service to Claude. So we can even do research. It knows it can access YouTube from here. So I'm just going to say do some research for a viral topic for children's story niche and use the MCP connector. And here's what it came up with, a little animal learns a big lesson, and it's basically just a little story. And it's basically just a story here for a fox who was afraid of the dark. This is great for a children's story kind of video. Then we can say basically create a full storyline. So this is our second prompt now for this idea. And as you can see, it's now doing all of this. It's basically creating these individual scenes and creating a prompt for them. And here you can see it built the 10 different scenes. Here's scene 1. If we click on this, now we have the scene 2 with prompt and everything basically laid out. So now all we have to do in the third prompt is the third prompt, which basically is almost a final prompt, is to say, generate videos for all of these scenes using Seedance 2.0. This is basically just the video model I'm using. You can also use whatever other video model like Flux or whatever you want to use, or just let it choose itself. And then I just said, like, make sure there's great character consistency so that the story looks better. Then I will just send this. And here you can see it first of all created this character to make it more consistent throughout of all the videos. As you can see, it basically saved it as a character. And now it's going on to generate each different scene. And we only had to write one prompt and it's all generating at the same time, so it's very fast. Alright, some scenes are already generated, so if we look at them right now, you can see how insane they are, and they're even with like sound effects and music. Keep this in mind. And you can see the character is always the same, and it's like very, very nicely made. Here you can see like it in the forest. So let's wait for the other scenes to generate, then we can compile it all into one. And here you can see the other scenes also finished generating. And look at this insane quality. So now it's obviously just single scenes, so let's compile it all into one. Now to compile this, we'll basically just download all of these scenes by clicking on download on these 3 dots right here. And then we can use any kind of editor to basically just compile them. I'm using CapCut now. So we will just drag and drop those in here and then make sure they're in the right order. And here alone with these 10 scenes, we almost have 2 minutes of video. And the great thing is you don't even have to do any sound design because it like automatically added sound effects and music beneath it. So let's look how it turned out now. You can see how insane this is. Then here it gets dark, as you can see. And they're basically looking at all of these like little bugs, glow bugs. So yeah, very, very good. And now it's basically already done. You just have to export it. And then you can upload it and actually get millions of views with these videos. Here, for example, is a channel doing the exact same thing that I just showed you, and he's getting millions of views on every video. Here, 6 months ago, 5 million views on this like story that was also, which was also made with this exact AI generation. And from this video alone, this guy should have made like thousands of dollars already. So this is really insane. Now, if we were to do this for the short, we would do the exact same thing. Also find basically like a story and then like get some scenes with some video prompts. But here you just have to add that you want it to be in the 9:16 format. So this is like this format and not this. So that's pretty simple. And then also that it should only be like 1 minute long in total. Here's, for example, how this short turned out. And this is also very insane. I even added some captions and voiceover for this one, and it also worked very well. So yeah, you can really do a bunch of different things with highsfield MCP, so you can generate videos. But as also, as I already said, a lot of other tools inside of this, so you can use it to, for example, clip up your videos, to create like a story, to write something, to use it with like ClaudeBot, to do some task for you with an agent. Endless opportunities with this. But we will just quickly use it for one more final thing, and that is to create a thumbnail for this exact story. So I just said, please use ChatGPT Images 2.0 to create a thumbnail for this. For this exact video, the text should say children's bedtime story. Very simple, and because it's in the same chat, it already knows like the context. It knows how like the characters look and what the story is about. Here it's generating, as you can see, and we're basically using this image tool from ChatGPT inside of Claude. So this is like very cool. And here you can see what it came up with. This is perfect for a thumbnail. And now we basically have the full video, the thumbnail, and we could even make a short out of this, upload it to YouTube. And I've done this myself already with these generated videos and got millions of views. Like, this is really insane. So I would just say try it out for yourself. As I already said, I'll leave a link down below where you can basically go to the tool exactly, and then it's very easy to just use. So this is really a no-brainer. Try it out for yourself to generate this. And then you can also get millions of views like this channel, for example, or whatever channel you want to make with AI generated videos. So make sure to like and subscribe for this free value, and that's it with the video. I will see you the next time. Bye.